here's the fourth years who won 3 times in a row already.
Thank you so much for sticking it out until the end. Tonight has already been full of laughter. We are excited for the classes of 2015, 16, and 17 and beyond to carry out the tradition of Skit Night. Let's have another round of applause for the first, second, and third years. Sadly, with most of our classmates living outside of Berkeley, we decided to have people not in attendance send us their photos to put together into a slideshow for you tonight. We will also put together a short video to reminisce on our time spent here at Berkeley. We hope you will enjoy this trip down memory lane with us. Is this really how we want to start our last Skit Night performance? We have some experience under our belt now. Let's go out in style and give them a real performance to remember.
Here on campus, using lights as bright as and Berkeley, helping people to see. Yes, our work was hard but fun. There's far too much information and patience that tested our skills. But here we are now, holding our heads up proud, but to hear this change.
We have gone through much self-discovery as we've transformed from students to doctors, and each skit will represent one of these various personalities. We realized quickly that highest form of flattery is indeed through live impersonation. We love our professors, and we love nothing more than imitating them for the entertainment of others. After our graduation, things will not only be changing at Minor with Dr. Wilmer as the clinic director, you considered was going to happen at Tang without Dr. Wilmer?
Cooney, now that Dr. Wilmer's gone, our whole new world here at Tang has just been flipped upside down. What are we gonna do?
I agree with your observation. With the Chris gone, somebody has to take over her responsibility. But the question is, who?
Yeah, I agree. Well, it has to be somebody hip, somebody fun, and somebody very smart.
I really agree. I think our first person is here.
Yes, I did invite Dr. Bailey to come interview for our position. Hello, Dr. Bailey.
Thank you for having me here. I brought some wine. I usually save it for after clinic, but you know, wine is wine no matter what it is, right? I was hoping we could have some together. I bought this bottle down at grocery outlet, and it's really dirt cheap, really. It would have been quite simple not to purchase it and drink it.
Right. So, Dr. Bailey, we actually have a few questions for you. First, I would like to know, how would you change our seminars here at the Tang Center?
Yes, good question. I think the first thing that I would do is I would get rid of that whiteboard over there, and I would
My whiteboard? What?
yes, I don't think it serves any purpose. Let's install a wine cabinet. We can have all kinds of wine right there, easy access. And over here, I'd like to put in a magnificent display of magnifiers and telescopes, and it would only be comparable to my Bailey Lovey chart, and maybe I could pose with it nude, although it has what it is. Yes, yes,
Oh, so much. Maybe Dr. Bailey.
great.
Yes, we do appreciate you coming by. It is quite a fun walk. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
thank you. Cheers.
I just wanted to say, I was couldn't deny.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Bailey.
Oh, the Glen is here.
Hello, Dr. Ozawa. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for being interested in our position here at Tang. We have a question for you, Glenn.
Respectfully agree.
You were once my student. How would you handle the transition from going to my student to my superior here at Tang?
Okay, well, I have a few ideas. Maybe I treat you to McDonald's, maybe once a week. Yeah, maybe McDonald's. Maybe we'd start off with some fries. Maybe we then start off with maybe an apple pie, maybe some quarter pounders, a Happy Meal toy.
Okay, I see you glazing there, Dr. Ozawa. Please focus on the interview.
Yeah, I have a question for you, Glenn. How are you? Do you have new ideas for the Tang Center?
Well, I got a few ideas from my days back as Canadian tour guide. I think one good idea that we might do is having some subliminal messages in these audio tour guides for eyewear. Think about that. Think about that. They would be saying all sorts of subliminal messages, like all I can think of, or all I know is today is Tuesday, okay? And maybe other things too, like Ray-Bans are 20% off, I could use the worst.
Ooh, I like that
So, thank you very much, Glenn. Anything you have to add? I think we should be
I think that idea is
fine.
fabulous. We we will definitely take this into consideration, Glenn.
Thank you very much.
Sayonara. Sayonara.
Oh man, Glenn takes my sushi, bro. So, I think our next candidate is here. The Meredith.
Hi. Hi, Mika and Kuni. I'm really sorry I'm late. I was finger painting with my daughter and my husband, and we were using fluorescein sodium. Although, hindsight being 2020, I think Rose Van Gaal would have been a better choice, but they just made a really big mess, so I'm so sorry I'm late, but it was adorable. It was
No,
very
I bet she makes the best orbital diagrams. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, she does, yeah. And coming soon to the 4th floor minor hall will be the finger paintings of my daughter, because those anatomy diagrams really need to come down sooner or later. Okay, yeah.
So, Meredith, how do you plan on rejuvenating the tank center?
Well, my background in geriatrics and pediatrics makes me the best candidate for the tank center. So, what the undergrads really need is they need maybe some gonioscopy, connect the dots to know the foremirrors, and that Woodcock Johnson thing is hilarious. And I really think it's just groovy. If we could draw out some retinal diagrams, you know, that's groovy, it would be a hell of a lot of fun. A hell of a lot.
I have a question for you, Dr. Whiteside.
Yeah.
How would you handle all of our juicy conjunctivitis cases down here at Ting? We have a lot of dirty undergrads here.
We do.
Well, I am a big fan of negative association. So I think that the best way to teach these undergrads how to do things would be scleral indentation, which, by the way, is the same as scleral depression, okay? Because I think that if we teach them the unskilled kind, then they'll really understand how to be better patients, you know? Didn't bring their contact lens parameters? Hello. Didn't bring their contact lens parameters? Scleral indentation. Contact lens overwear? Scleral indentation. You know, the unskilled kind. News fact. Some people say urban legend is that scleral depression causes traumatic iritis. Well, I think the benefits outweigh the risks, because then there will be more patients that the resident tank gets to see with the. So it's just, when I was thinking of this idea, I was like, damn, Meredith, why didn't you think of this sooner? I mean, right?
That's a brilliant idea, Dr. White.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Whiteside. I know you have a very busy schedule.
I know, I need to go pick up my daughter Marilyn, but thank you. And the indentation would hurt like hell. I mean, it would just be great. It would be great. Yeah, fine, yeah.
Thank you. Perfect timing. We wanted Dr. Jacobson to come interview, but he had to stay home. I think he's going to Skype the interview in. He said there was a game on.
Yeah, he had to.
Ring, 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 ring. Oh, I think that's Dr. Jacobson now.
Well, hey there, Mika, Cooney, and anyone else who might be watching. Sorry I couldn't make it in today. I just got sidetracked by all these cat videos. Not to mention the Warriors are playing. So let me respond to the first question you emailed me. Question 1. There's been a big push for optometry to go green recently. How would you influence this role at the Tang Center? Are these the same people that say that you shouldn't wear daily contact lenses because it creates too much waste? That's just goofy. Just like those people that wear glasses. Boom, done, no more waste. Why bother touching your eye with a contact lens when you could wear a sleek, stylish pair of Harry Potter glasses? Also, I rented motorcycle to work, so that already cuts down on a lot of fossil fuels. And I look pretty sexy doing it too, if I don't say so myself. Okay, question 2. The role at the Tang Center is very different from your role at MedMod. How would you prepare for with a change in your role? I mean, come on. Just slap a pair of soft spears on them and you're good to go. None of this glaucoma, macular degeneration business down there. But I might not be considered the young, hot doctor to all of my elderly women patients. Oh, I know. Maybe I can do the Gangnam style of cool hip doctor instead. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I gotta watch this new video of cats not landing on their feet. Gotta go. Nice talking to you guys.
All right, thank you, Jake. Nobody's really making our job any easier. Oh, here comes Mr. Ailey Skate. Howdy, Kumi. We didn't realize you were considering this position.
Oh man. I tell you, you did a pretty good job rising up these good candidates here. But the search ends here right now. Because good old Skate is here. Still got it.
I have a question for you. How does all your experiences in the coding and the billing is gonna help the tech center?
Come here. You really want to know? I know these codes up and down, backwards and forwards. I can spit these codes out faster than a newbie one wetting their pants when they first see me. Not 2002, not 2041, 36741.
Okay, we have some concerns here at Tang.
We do.
That you might frighten our patients. How would you handle that patient interaction?
Mika. I am a marshmallow covered in steel. You just gotta scrape away the layers. Let me show you what a namby-pamby sweetheart I can be.
Okay.
One or two. You'll take two because you like it. I don't want to hear any of this. Maybe number one. Nonsense. Dry eye. Man up. Use some artificial tears if your own tears are wussing out on you. And have a nice day.
So much. That was very enlightening. Very touch.
Yeah, thank you for coming down to Tang, Ailey. Thank you very much.
All right.
We'll consider you.
Skate away.
Breath of fresh air. Here's Dr. Dister.
Oh, hey, Mika, Cootie. Yeah, hey. It's good to see you. I mean, not that I wouldn't want to see you, or I couldn't see you, in the sense that I have a refractive error, which I do. Yeah, and you can tell that I'm always on the cutting edge of fashion, bitches. Hold on just a second here. I'm gonna update my status about the UK soccer match that no one in the US cares about at all.
I have a question for you. Do you anticipate the Obamacare changing the face of the Tang Center?
Good question.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. I mean, no matter whether you're with the ponies or the elephants, I mean, money talks and bullshit walks. So agree with that.
Bob, I actually have a question for you. Let me know what you think. This is just an idea I've been having. If we were to consider you here to fill Dr. Wilmer's open seat, how do you think about converting our Tang offices into a frozen thing? And let me finish. We could offer patients coupons if they're willing to dilate on a Friday afternoon to go ice skating with you, and then on Fridays we can dress up as Frozen characters, and then we can just like ice skate around the aisles. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I already get to do so many of my ice skating moves around Minor Hall. I mean, if I had the opportunity to do it even more at the Tang Center, I mean, it sounds like a match made in heaven, really. Maybe we could offer, a free skating lesson with me if people buy a box of contacts or something.
Sister, you're hired.
All right, great. Yeah.
Student was hard work. Many countless hours were spent studying, by which, of course, we mean surfing internet videos. This past fall, the sound of hawk snakes took the world by storm. We know what Skit says, but we're wondering, what does everyone else say?
Says, Sabrina says, better last week. Simon says, me too. Sounds may not be known to the underclassmen folk, but there are sounds everyone knows.
What does Leslie say?
By the way. It's so easy.
What does Leslie say?
Hopefully you have written. Since day one, phrases that are so cool. One day I hope to be as much infamy. So beautiful, it's like music to our ears. Your trademark moves all bring us joy. Just one method's can you employ?
history of live musical performances at Skit Night and other class events. And now, all the way from Palo Alto and Fresno, we're bringing the musical stylings of Dan Chang and Jed Silos. Doing a medley reflecting on our time here at school.
Let's take a step back. Back to first year orientation when we barely knew each other. Did that thing with all the personalities of us. It's so today. We look ahead and say, hey, oh, I can't wait to graduate. Oh no, this is our fate. I'm sure when we receive OD degrees, we'll see over Gully. I'm yours. The dawn is spread. Second, yes. You're better. Study open up your eyes, can you see the E? Listening to legends every day is so tiring. Can we trace these real pages of suburbs? Oh, I can't wait to graduate. Oh no, this is our fate. I'm sure, and when we receive OD degrees, we'll see over Gully. I'm yours. Your eyes, tell me why they can't see it's what it's wrong. No fair, no fair, I don't know what age is. Going to third year, I tell myself that every day. I know if there is a change I should demonstrate. It's so sad there to fade, and I'm frustrated. Every time they talk when I take IOPs, I say stop, take still. Please open your eyes oh dear, yeah. All you need to do is do your nose. Oh, I hate till we finally graduate. But by then I'll want my nose is straight. I'm sure I'll treat you to it's almost over now. Attendings want us to go. On the road, I still can't be my step to finish out the race. I'm counting down the days till we graduate. As we join to a new year. Now if everybody's back, time to wait for the last cheer.
not a thing that I would change, 'cause it's so amazing, just the way it was. While through all the triumphs and the trials, it's been so amazing, just the way it was. Oh, I can't wait to graduate. No, no, this is our fate. I'm sure as we receive OD degrees, we'll sing over Glee. I'm yours.
We know that we've all heard our professors say their distinctive catchphrases, but sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it. Many of our conversations are charged with emotion, both in and out of clinic. And our skit night wouldn't feel complete without one more laugh with the troublemakers around minor. After all, once we graduate, we won't be here for the longest time.
Okay, nothing. Nah, not much longer.
wasn't wrong. I've come back so strong, and it's so great to be
For the memories you bring, I don't I miss you so bad. I think you for the longest time. For the longest time.
All good things must come to an end. We regretfully conclude with our final act, a personal rendition of a cherished musical piece known around the world from The Sound of Music. As graduation approaches, it will be our time to say, so long, farewell.
It's like bare hands digging through stone. And if things go down much deeper hills, even money won't pay these bills. Time will show. People gonna be okay. Storms never come to stay. They just show us how bad we need each other. How bad we need each other. The trials of today, there are signs along the way to remind us how bad we need each other. How bad we need each other.
Good night.
Okay, let's give another round of applause to the board, guys. So faculty and staff, if you can just like meet in the back really quick to like choose our winner for tonight's Skit night, that would be great. Thanks.